Your host, Tri-State Fitteds,
Illest Curves.
and hope we all having a great weekend today. Coming off a tough Giants loss, but it's all right. We're gonna get through it. Um, how you feeling today? How you doing?
Doing good, bro. Just living day by day, taking it day by day, and just that's really it. It's the weekend. Even though it's Sunday, we get right back to money making Monday.
It's like as soon as you close your eyes Friday night, because really, in my opinion, the best part of having a day off is the night before. You really get to enjoy. You know what I mean? That's just me though. Like I
Yeah,
like
it
I
feels like
know
an
I'm
extra
chilling.
night to be up.
Exactly. It's like I know I'm chilling. I don't gotta wake up. I'm skipping that alarm. I don't care. So most of my fun happens on the day before the day, the night before the day off. So
Yeah, I'm usually excited Friday night.
exactly, like you get home, after a long day of work, I'm blasting my music already in the car. So like I'm already I'm already clubbing in
At
my
nine
head.
and
You
a
know
half
what I
phones,
mean? Like
yeah, nine and a half phones. I'm getting ready to get in the car and start it.
exactly, exactly. So what you got in your head, man? That's a fire hat.
Today is the San Jose Sharks. Jaws inspired. I was able to do this with East Bay Fitteds out in Oakland. He's in Nevada, but he's mostly from Oakland.
Putting on for Oakland. Yeah, I got a couple hats from him too. Really cool dude, cool guy. Really nice collab. Honestly, one of the best sharks
Out with
out
NorCal
there.
Pro Image NorCal as
Oof.
well.
The pinky. I think the pinky just like ties it all together, man. Like
It was a very nice hat. I was very blessed that we were able to work together. At that, the hat kind of stirred up a few things in the community with other designers. Not nothing negative or bad, but just they got to see something and felt a certain way. But hey, at the end of the day, it's a free world to kind of make what you want.
exactly. I mean, bad publicity or bad it's still just being talked to. And I know exactly what you're talking about. Being on the platform that we are on, and a person of that high standard. I mean, seeing what you did, and being that's it's good. It's good. I mean, unfortunately,
Any opinion, anything that you make and can get an opinion out of is actually good.
yeah. And I thought it was good for y'all. So what's up, Anthony
Was
Kern?
good,
Thanks for
Anthony.
joining.
Yep, was good, Anthony.
What I got on
Yeah, what
old
you got
uh
on today?
old capsule hat.
I
New
think I remember
Year's.
that Yankees. Yeah.
New Year's pair well with my Dragon Ball Z tee here.
Yes, good Dragon Ball.
This is one of my favorite Yankees. My mom actually got this for me for I think it was a birthday or Christmas present. So shout out to the mom Dukes. She knows what I like. She got great taste. And
And mamas always do.
exactly, right? She knows what's up. So just since you weren't on the first episode, let's just discuss let's just talk about you for a second. Um, you know, how long you've been in the hat game, your favorite, just what I mean. Get to it. Show tell the people watching what about you.
Well, I'm Illest Curves, aka Brett Woods, real name. But I got into the hat community just collecting. I wasn't like designing wise. I didn't start designing until like 3 years ago, basically. But I started collecting when I had a full head of hair, that before any of like my illnesses got serious or anything like that. Probably in like 2000, um, 2021, I would say. And I was just buying. I think this is when I was working lawn care. So one day I was just tired of my hair being everywhere. I was like, I just needed to put something up. So I just went to a lid store and bought what they call a black nasty, like the black underbrim, and I just started wearing those. But I had no idea about like the hat community or like what it was. Like I actually found it on Twitter over Instagram. Like I didn't know it was big on Instagram or other platforms, but I still had Twitter, and I would go through there and kind of try to find other people that were in the fitteds, so not just like regular hats. I like fitteds, and I stumbled upon this page called the Pendeos, which is a really cool,
Potatoes.
really the Pendeos. It's this really cool community where it's not just about hats. They're about fashion, um, shoes, clothes, like not high end things. It's like anything kind of, and then all about sports and what people like. Like everyone's from a different state. If not, it was like kind of like around the world. There's people in there from like Japan and stuff like that, and obviously they didn't speak what we spoke, but like they're still there, and they would retweet our stuff, like it. It was a cool community. So at one point, they put me in their group chat, and that's when I started seeing all the custom hats and side patches and stuff like that. And I was like, I've never seen it. I didn't know it was a real thing. I only thought lids sold hats, and that was really it. So I was kind of like asking them questions like, what is all this stuff? And they're like, oh, yeah, you don't know what Hat Club is. You don't know what all these other stores were called. And I was like, kid at a candy shop, all
Exactly.
new things. Yeah. So I started looking a little bit more and all that stuff. I started buying just a bunch of like random teams and hats like that off the internet for a while. That's when I found Hat Club. I bought my first Hat Club hat. I still have it. It was a Colorado Rockies from the Egypt pack. And then I progressed in that and went forward into that. And then, long story short, I ended up getting sick with cancer. And when I got hit with cancer, um, I was put in a hospital for about 3 weeks to recover, recuperate. And then when I got out, I had 6 months of not working. So out of that months of not working, I wasn't able to drive or like go out and do things, or like I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do. So I would just get on my phone. I watched all the movies I could watch, played a lot of games, just did a lot of things. And if I stumbled across people, like that's when I made an Instagram and started like posting my collection on there, like a hat a day or what I was wearing a day. And then I stumbled across like people doing mock-ups. And when I saw that, I was like, how do they even do this? What's the
Yeah.
process like? And I'm not gonna lie, when I was doing all that stuff, I did get shot down a little bit here and there. Um, People, I would hit them up, and this is one probably had like maybe 50 followers, and say, hey, like, how do you get the template? How do you color it in? Like, how do you do all this stuff? And they would just like not say anything, leave me unseen or
Gatekeeping.
anything. Yeah, I mean, in a way, I didn't even know what gatekeeping was at that time. I was just like that type of person that was, if they weren't to hit me up, I just moved on to the next person, and that was really it. Was good, Cat Master. Blessings to you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Lonnie too. What's up, Lonnie? What's up,
yeah,
Cat
what's good,
Master?
Lonnie?
Thanks for joining.
Um,
Lonnie's actually, you already know, Lonnie's the dude that got me into these hats. So shout out to Lonnie two
yeah,
times.
Lonnie is a good. All everyone here. Blessings to everyone
Shout out
that
to
joins
everybody in
live.
here watching. Thank you for taking the time out watching.
But
Really
long
appreciate
story
it.
short, when I finally found somebody, they live out in Detroit. I can't remember their name off the top of my head, but he's a really cool dude. I hit him up eventually and was just like, hey, if anything, can you just send me the mock-up and I'll figure a way out how to do all the coloring and stuff like that. So I just started. He actually sent me it, and then what I did was just I just went on YouTube and just started looking everything up. Just started trying to find everything on how to color it in, and I didn't have like a computer at the time, so I had to do it on my phone. So I like tried finding all the free apps because I wasn't trying to like, not that I was broke. I wasn't trying to spend money on something that wasn't going to possibly be made down the road. I was just trying to do it for fun.
Hmm.
So this was in 2022. Yeah, 2022, I believe. It was like my third month into recovery, and I just started figuring out. I just started like getting it together, getting the colors, putting it in. I didn't know anything about color codes or new era rules or anything like that. I was just doing all this for fun. And what really got me inspired to doing certain colors and certain like um, hooks was just like obviously like what all of us are into now in these days. What we love, what we grew up on, our childhoods, all that stuff. For me, my biggest inspiration in the hat stuff was doing a Vegeta hat.
Yeah.
And I remember just looking,
That's how we met off that Vegeta
yeah,
hat
yeah.
because I was
I
just
created
like,
a lot of good.
cool, a Vegeta
Mhm.
hat, and I mean, I can just I love Vegeta, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
no, we both do. We got our Vegeta stuff. I got my posters and everything. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. I was as a kid, and then as I grew, I kind of like lost it. And then when I found the hat stuff, when I was like, damn, I can make hooks to like anything. I was just wondering, like, I was just going through and trying everything. I was just looking, switching logos upside down, colors, and then finally I got like enough ambition, or I got enough like I just felt good enough to like start sending my work out to stores. And that's just what I started doing. I just started finding all the DMs I could find, emails, anything I could find to get a hold of them. I just sent it to them. And it took like a mad year or even longer than that for a store to even like just say something to me. Like it just didn't happen overnight and stuff like that. Sometimes it looks like that for a lot of people, but it's actually a true story that this doesn't happen overnight. Even for like the biggest creators out there, I could be wrong and they could tell me I'm wrong, but I feel like Bones and Brims, Pinhead Horror, even the people at Hat Club that are ambassadors or are behind the scenes like JP or PJ. Much respect to him. I feel like all those guys started really low at one point, and this had to keep moving up, and it just took a while. Both of y'all fried or told y'all to stop streaming. Um, at the end of the day, it just took a while to get up to that point, but Pro Image NorCal reached out to me after a while, and they didn't even say yes to me. I was sending them like random teams, and I didn't like I knew they're out in the Bay, like out in California, but like I didn't know like most stores will just stay out to the specific teams they do in those areas. So they really only strictly do like Bay teams, like so Oakland, San Fran, and stuff like that. So I was sending him like LA teams and his Philadelphia teams and random teams, and then he would look at it and not say anything. And then finally one day he was just like, "Hey, bro, thank you for sending all this work, but I don't do LA teams. Send it over to like these LA stores. These stores might hit you up."
Yeah.
So I was like, "What teams?" When he opened that door to me, which was the first store to ever open the door to me to say something to me, I like tried my hardest and I didn't try to push it. I just said, "Hey, thank you for messaging me back. That's I thank you for taking the time to say that." I said, "But what teams would you approve of doing if I tried that?" And he said, "Those teams." So I just started overnight. I mean, it was probably like 12 in the morning till 3. I mean, 12 till 3 in the morning that I just started busting out a bunch of Bay Area teams, but there weren't just random teams and random colors. There were things that I knew about the Bay that I felt like would be good enough for just to be done. And then when I sent him a bunch of them, he only picked like one of them out of like 20 of them. And
Yeah.
that just proved to me like stores are going to be picky and stuff like that. Not everything that you try to get made is going to get made. And that's just how it is, and that's how it still is for me today. Even regardless of all the hats I've made to this day, it's still like I have to like hit the stores up or hit Pro Image NorCal up or hit any other store up and still be like, "Hey, will you do this for me?" It's not
Yeah.
like them coming to me being like, "Hey, Illest, you're going crazy right now," or "We see all the work you've done and we want to work with you." No, I've never had that, and that I mean, and that's not why I really. I mean, is that something I want in the future? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I just do this for love. I do it for the fun of it. When I found out that we can make anyone can make a hat, I was like, I'm going to try my hardest to do it. And it took a while, but eventually happened. And anyone out there that watches this, as long as you take your time and just believe in yourself, it will happen. Don't worry about what other people are doing. I know on Instagram or Twitter or whatever platform it is that you're watching or seeing people post or dropping hats, not daily but weekly or anything like that, that can be a little bit discouraging and make you feel like you might not get to that point. But as long as you can get something out there, that's better than nothing, which is really cool. And that's what I love about it.
Yeah, bro. It can be like you said. It can just like just seeing people, but like people just been putting in that work, and you can't really just based off what you see on Instagram. There's a lot of people out there that just been putting in that work for as long as the community's been out there. But you got some great stuff, bro. I mean,
Yeah, I've gotten to do a lot of good work, which I'm blessed for. I try not to like just go out there and stunt or whatever the words would be for it, but like I just try to stay humble, be blessed for the opportunities that I did get. But there's also outside of this hat stuff, there's life to be lived. Like since I'm sick, I have to actually have a full-time job outside of
yeah,
doing the hat stuff. I love to lift, so like I have to take time doing that. You know, woman in my life, all that stuff. So at the end of the day, when I get to sit down and do this stuff, it's just for fun. It's just for the love
yes,
of it. Yeah. So I'm not hurt if a store doesn't hit me back up. I'm not upset. I'm just like, okay, on to the next store. Let's get after it. It's a new day to be blessed, to have a new opportunity to do something different.
yeah, and it's an inspiration to me. Because I know you personally, outside of the hat stuff. And
Mhm.
we've talked. How I feel like you're my guy. I got your back to the end. But like you know, a friendship just came out of nowhere just through hats and just the love of Vegeta, bro. And
Dragon Ball Z and
you
stuff,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Like it's more than just hats. And shout out to everybody in here, that loves hats and or just loves Dragon Ball Z or in general. It is a great thing to just meet someone that just loves the same thing as you, and just put it in art, because at the end of the day, this hat stuff is art. And I
Yeah.
appreciate you, Lonnie, letting me know about the mock-ups, because like you sit down in front of a computer and like the idea just doesn't come to you. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll get like random inspirations while I'm driving, like, oh, like that'll look fire on a hat. And I'll come home, put it up together, and you know what I mean? Like it's there. And I don't know what to do with it. So like,
Yeah.
it's like you said, it's just for fun. And I like to see that stuff come to life. And the fact that you was able to bless me with that opportunity to put it, like, I'll
Mhm.
forever be grateful for that, honestly. Like,
And
even
you
if it's
still
the
got more
only
stuff
hat that
coming.
I ever made
Mhm.
or anything like that,
It's
like,
not though. You got more coming.
I know, and that's beside the point, though. It's just a great feeling to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, like I made this. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've met people that's blessed to do one hat in their life and that's it. And yeah, Sir Lonnie and
That's
Cat
right.
Master as well. He's what he says is true as well. People over 99% of these people will ignore you, and that's still the same percentage for me, to be honest. And
After
regardless of all that
everything
hat,
you've done, like you still
yeah, even
gotta, you know
all
what I
the
mean?
hats I've made, I still continue to go after stores and hit them up. Not even the same, like I will try the same stores, and even if I didn't do a great selling or whatever like that, like I'm not really worried about that. I know the store needs to make money and stuff like that, so I try my hardest to like give them my best. But like at the end of the day, it's just for fun. It's just a
Yeah.
blessing to be able to do it.
The Fresno, the sucker free Fresno as well. Sometimes I forget
Yeah,
about that one because I still haven't wore that one. I don't know why. Like, it's so clean. It's so
very
clean. I haven't
clean.
wore it. I might just steam it right now while we're on the live. Should
Good
I just
pinky.
should I just like I got it right there. Where's my
I
steamer?
mean,
I'll steam it right now. I
get it
haven't
going
wore it,
for a
bro.
minute.
I have not wore it. I haven't took pictures of it. It was just one of those things. It's like, wow, like I can't. Oh, and that too. That right there is my baby.
Good ship representation.
Yeah,
Representation.
straight like
Good
Super Nintendo vibes.
green butty. Yeah, yeah, he does have both.
It came out
Lonnie, a
exactly the
real
way I
one.
thought it would. Honestly, I can't even be mad at it. For real. So what out of the hats you made, just you, what's your favorite one, do you think? All by
Oh,
like
for
one that you
sure.
think that you
Oh,
just went completely hard on.
my first Vegeta ever. I do like my last one I made, but this was an F and F. This is when Pro Image Colorado was letting people do 18 packs. I don't know you. I don't know if you're around for that, Wes.
I wasn't. I wasn't in yet. But I think that's the one I messaged you on
Yeah, this was the first one I
originally.
ever did. You got the 2.0. I've gotten to make six of them. This is like I would say. Like, I mean, I do love my team Philly for sure. Don't get me wrong, but I got a couple other ones that are dropping. But this is probably this was my first one I ever did, and a
That
lot of
camo
people really like this one. Yeah, my
that camo
camo.
brim is insane. Was that no hook? No hook to that?
Yeah, I have a decent amount of no hooks. I have a decent amount of no hooks and then hooks, but
That's what's up. Because I wanted to show some love to the non-hook hacks. So I feel like non-hook hacks should get love, because like just being able to just sit there and cook something without anything in mind. You know what I mean?
yeah,
No inspiration. Just put colors together, put metallics together, and just like
yes you do, Lonnie. No, yeah, that's how I felt about the Sucker Free damn near. Like when me, you, and our other old homies were able to come together and just spit something off the dome that was good and what we all liked. It was a cool thing to do and have the opportunity to get it done.
yeah, they did go crazy for that. That everybody loved it. It ended up being a great hat. So I was glad to be a part of that. I wanted to transition over to the pin and hat battle community, because
We've
I
got to do
have
our own
recently,
pins.
yeah, and I also got my own pin. I got one pin.
Yeah,
But
I got two left. I did my F cancer pin from a long time ago.
I feel like that's needed.
Took forever for both. That's very true.
Sorry, Lonnie. I know he's forever gonna hold that over our heads, but there's hats that I've seen that just came like still haven't come. Like
Yeah,
I mean, there was
I'm
one I
waiting on
had to
my
get
Mac
a
Miller.
refund on. Like I had it was like a year and some change that I was just waiting. I don't wanna put anybody's names out there or any hats out there. But
Kicks has that pin. Yeah, my Mac Miller, bro. It's almost been a year, sadly, and that shit's been like, I mean, excuse me, as long as that's been taking, it's been very aggravating. Not just for the people that are part of it, me as well, because I'm the one that's like, not even that I feel like it makes me look bad because it does, damn near.
yeah,
It's just frustrating because you are only like the middleman in the scenario because the owner is still talking to another person that's like the rep. He's the rep and he's the one that actually puts in the orders and then talks to the owner and then talks to me if the owner even wants to talk to me. So sometimes I could just be waiting weeks without hearing anything or days. I mean, it's not even days. I'm just giving that's like a nice thing to say. It's like weeks to a month before I'll ever hear anything about a tracking number, the order being put in. And I understand people get busy, but it's still like the thought of communicating. And that's like the one thing I don't like about the hack community is communication with stores. It could either be amazing or horrible.
yeah,
Like the worst experience ever. And I've had those. And I've had the best experiences ever, but more worse than best for sure.
yeah.
But
It's all. I mean, sometimes stuff happens, and I mean, it's always worth the wait to me. I mean, just to be able to like with our
you're right,
creations,
Cap.
like what happened?
I was seeing my Cat Master said.
Oh yeah, with the no hooks. Yeah, I feel like no hooks should be more. Not saying like I just don't feel like they don't get as much attention and as much love as they should because like the thought process and the creators
Depends
behind
on
it.
who
Like
creates it.
what happened?
Depends on who creates it in the community.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of guys out there that just what I'm saying. They just put something together and it's gonna be well liked just because of who it is.
That's
And
okay. That's just a part of it. But
but speaking of the pins and whatnot, before we
yeah,
get
you've
sidetracked,
been watching the battles and
I've
stuff.
been watching those battles. I've been
Yeah, I
watching those
used to be
battles
into
on
that stuff.
Saturdays, and the riot battles and the
I still
sneakerhead
have
battles.
some pins. Yeah,
Like and Big Papa's on there hosting too. He's one of the guys on there too. So shout out to Big Papa.
yeah. I
Uh,
see Big Papa always on people's lives, are always doing his thing.
Big Papa should get his flowers, but so
And that man's always the one
I
in
had sold
wheels.
all my pins. I sold everything. I just I needed the money. I wasn't really putting pins and hats. I still don't, but because of those battles and because like I don't know, man, I feel like I'm watching 8 Mile or something every time I watch them. They're like, all right, they'll put a whole story together and
hmm
like the pin and the hat is part of the story, and it's just like crazy. Like, I feel like you know what I mean, and it just I feel like it shouldn't go unnoticed what they're doing for the community because like just putting content out there with hats and stuff like that, it's hard. Like it's not
Oh,
easy
for
going
sure.
out there
Yeah.
and taking pictures of hats and you know what I mean and just
Feeling like people are judging you for taking a picture of a hat. They probably think you're weird, but that's just us thinking that shit at the end of the day. So it's just like it shouldn't be that deep. But I get what you're saying.
yeah, like especially because like me, I'm a hook whore,
hmm
but so whenever I have a hat and I'm going to some place where the hat it will just bring out like the background brings out the hat. Like you see my pictures, like I go into very hard detail when it comes to like my posts. Like I'll have something and it's like, all right, this is what I have in mind. Like I'll see the post before I even post it, and that's just how it works. But I just
Yeah,
wanted to show love to that guy, sneakerhead, real quick. This is the I haven't bought a pin in so long, man. But
I was on his live last night.
this thing is not.
Nice. I remember that one.
Get some light on this thing. Wear your hats. Wear your caps. This thing is nice. I had a hat that goes perfect with it, and I was like, yeah, I need to get this. Just like real nice.
Yeah,
Course,
Lonnie,
got the
what Wes
stickers.
told me a long time ago when he got into the hats that you introduced him to a lot of this stuff.
What happened?
Didn't he send you like a care package, Lonnie?
Lonnie? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Lonnie really. I was just thinking about a hat he sent me today that I was gonna do a post on. I was listening to Wale. I was listening to Wale, and a hat and head came to mind, and it's one of the hats Lonnie sent me. Freaking look at that! Shout out Lonnie.
Oh, I like that. Is that gold?
It's gold. Yeah,
I used to have a gold
I still
underbrim.
haven't wore it yet,
That's
but
nice.
I was
Is
listening to
that green?
Wale, and I was like, man, this song would go good on a hat, man. Like with a hat.
It is nice.
Sometimes it's just the song inspires me to make a post too. Because in every one of my posts, wherever the hat's from is usually where the song artist I put. So I try to be a
Hmm.
little creative and razzle dazzle with it. But shout out to the pin community. Shout out to everybody putting on for they say pins ain't dead. I thought it was dead for a little bit. Just personally speaking, I just didn't like the thought of like just putting a hole in my hat. You know what I mean? Like I know because you stopped putting pins in your hats
I
too.
used to do it a lot. Yeah, I quit doing it a while ago because I just noticed like the holes in it, and I was like, these hats aren't cheap. Some people they might think they're cheap, but these hats aren't cheap. So I like to keep them as fresh as I can. I still did support people in the hat community and buy their pins and wear them, but it was like one per hat type thing deal. But I barely do that now. What I used to actually do is I clip the ends of them, and if they stick to the metal, I just stick it to the metal and put it on my hat.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I've
it's
been
like
trying to keep more blips than anything.
I don't have to put a hole in my
Uh,
hat.
so it's just like a magnet or something.
Yeah, it's a magnet. A lot of people have
Nice.
been doing that, switching over to the magnets too.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna definitely look into that because like I just was especially because I got a lot of
Yeah,
chrome
haven't said
hats.
that.
Chrome hat, like you poke a hole in a chrome hat and that's just there forever. You know what I mean? There's certain hats that only get poked into. So
I do like doing blimps too. I have a few of those. I have some lambs blimps. His money. I have his money one right here. I was just looking at the other
he just
day.
dropped the new version of that. He had like a copper
This is
money.
one of his first ones. He gifted me a long time ago. He sent me a care package. Shout out to him for that. And I kept all my blimps. I did get rid of a lot of pins, but I still have a few like the cool ones like push work and a couple Hat Club OG ones that like were really hard to like are hard to like just go and buy off eBay or something like that. Like the resale prices for some pins are freaking crazy. Like
Yeah.
$100 to 50 for a pin. That's like a dollar
Yeah,
cents
some
to
of them
make.
prices be a little too steep for me, honestly. If a pin's over $20, I'm good. And even that I'm just like, you know what I mean?
Some of them are
Um
worth it.
how do you feel about the Hack Club promotions they've been doing? So I don't know if anybody saw or if you saw yesterday or the day before, you got a free grinder with every purchase. And I don't know about, anybody in here watching, but I do smoke, so a grinder with a hat purchase. I was like, well, hell yeah. Some people make
Yeah,
it
that's
for
pretty
40.
cool.
Some make they sold out. So I mean, people were liking it. What do you think about the grinder with the hat purchase on the Hat
I
Club
thought it
app?
was pretty cool. When I first saw it, I sent it to you personally. I was like, this is cool. I didn't see the bats until late until today when you sold me those. But the grinders I thought was like a pretty cool purchase compared to what they did the year before. What
What
they
did they
did
do
the
the
year
year before?
before, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a grinder again, but it wasn't for every purchase. It was like random ones. If I'm not mistaken, $62 a hat. Yeah, that's
$62
crazy.
a hat is wild, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
the prices went up. I don't know if you noticed, fitted prices went up. And it
yeah,
wasn't like I think it was like a week or two ago I noticed it. And that's what kind of pushed me back from buying a bunch of hats again because the prices went up. And I'm like, that's insane.
yeah.
They were
sixty
cheap.
dollars a
They
hat
were more
is
last year too. That's what's crazy. They keep going up.
it's too much, man. I mean, I've bought $60 hats recently just because it's been supporting people and whatnot. But like, and that's where like I feel like Lids HD is like still because I don't know if you watched the first episode, but I brought up Lids
Yeah,
HD
dude.
because they're still there, and with the addition to Cap Wonder, I mean, he's dropping some heat. He's dropping some heat, and
Oh
their
yeah, he's
hats are
doing
only
great.
$49.
$28.
$49, man.
Yeah, they
What?
used to be like Cat Masters. They used to be 28.
Oh yeah, I wasn't around for $28 hats for sure. I
I
mean,
was I started buying them when they're around
today's
48
price is
ish.
not yesterday's price.
Yeah,
You're
that's very
absolutely
true.
right, bro. You're absolutely right. I mean, those Nigel Sylvester hats, man. I missed out on that, and like, you know how I feel about
That's true about Liz HD.
the alternate 2000s patch.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorite patches. And it's sold on the Lids website, and I completely missed. And now people are reselling it for like 130. And that's one of the ones where I feel like I would. Them, I don't really like paying resale, but the
I
hat
think
is.
I got this one Yankee. I think you would like. I've still never curved the brim to it. I'm gonna wear it one day.
Oh yeah, I remember when you got that. That's insane. I think Lonnie would love that. Honestly, if he's still in here, he would love that. What you think
Good
about
old
that,
Hat
Lonnie?
Club. Hat Club. Yeah, Hat Club.
I think if I know Lonnie, I think Lonnie would love
It's
that.
nice. It's very nice. Yes, rip and dip.
See, he already knows. Oh, the cat. Look, see,
No,
he
he
wants
know.
the hat.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Oh, he
That
wants
hat
the
just
hat
screams
too.
Lonnie, bro.
Yeah,
He's
I remember when I came across Lonnie's page. I think I came across his page
look, he's trying to
even
buy it off
before.
you right now.
Yeah, no, this hat is it's a nice hat, and the only reason why I was lucky to get it and pick it up is I love it because it's different. It's just a very different hat, and a lot of different hats aren't created all the time, and the ones that are created, in my opinion, aren't my favorite. So this one really stuck out to me, and that's why I still haven't even worn it yet because it's just really nice hat.
It's a 1-4, right?
Yeah, one
That's
four.
Lonnie's size. That's your size,
Yeah,
Lonnie.
yeah, I know this is size. I know Lonnie.
That's his
I was
size,
saying,
brother.
I knew I knew of Lonnie, I think before we met Wes, but I just followed him. We followed each
Look,
other.
you
But how much? Well, maybe we can DM about that and talk on Instagram, Lonnie.
trying to
But
auction off the hat on the live stream. That's my boy. I knew he would like that. I told you. I knew off the rip.
yeah,
That hat just screams Lonnie,
I
bro.
remember
And
seeing
Lonnie,
his page, bro. I'm just like, Lonnie is like, to me, because I've never been in New York. I'm from Philly. He's like the definition of a New York G.
bro, straight from Harlem, bro. Like that guy is. Shout out to Lonnie, man. Shout out to Lonnie for real, and shout out to my mom for coming back. Thank you.
What's good, Wes's mom?
Yeah, she in there. She and their mom Dukes. So what do you think? You said you saw the bat. Do you
Yeah,
think
the
it's
bad.
fire or corny? You rock it with or not?
I'm in between
I mean,
both personally.
you're more than likely gonna be like they're not just gonna give it away like the grinders. The grinders was just any, you know what I mean. They're gonna want you to
Think
spend
about the
like
first
hundred and
Hat
fifty
Club bat.
dollars.
Yeah, Frank, think about the first Hat Club bat. They probably did like I don't even know how many they did, but it wasn't a lot. And I wanted that one so bad, and I obviously didn't get that one. But that one, so the compare if I had to compare the bat to the first bat, corny as hell. But in my opinion on the bat today, I'm in between both of like it's cool, it's like fire, and it's corny because I think the cow print is just like to the hype of cow print right now. Like cow print's
Yeah,
a hype thing. So
Calprint is
I
in
think it's
right now.
cool. Yeah, I think it's a cool idea, but would I personally go after it? No. I went after the first one because that one was engraved. It was amazingly beautiful, nice, perfect. This one, I mean, if I was to go after it and get it, I would be like cool about it, but I probably wouldn't like know what to do with it because I don't have anything cow print in my apartment.
Yeah,
It'd just be a
honestly,
very
like
random
being
thing.
out.
I mean, it'd be cool because it's Hat Club. That's like a
Yeah.
really cool Hat Club get.
How do you feel about the Calprint hats though?
I've never bought one because I never. I mean, I saw the Philly one that was like a. It wasn't a real one. I don't think it's ever gonna come out.
Yeah,
But I saw that one. I
I saw
thought it
that
was
one. Yeah,
cool.
I saw that was fine.
Um, if I would buy it, but would I wear it? Probably not ever because this is not something I think my people that live like see me daily would ever see me wear. But like this is not my style. But it's a
Yeah,
cool. That's like this Yankee hat. That's something that you'll never really see.
out
It's
of the
like a blue
box.
moon.
Yeah. It gives
Cow
me.
print is terrible. Like I don't own it, so I don't know what it's
I
like.
would. All right. So hear
Do
me
you own
out.
one, Wes?
I don't own one. No.
Okay.
But living in Pennsylvania, they do like, like the
Sorry, Lonnie.
rodeos and stuff, and the little
Oh yeah,
freaking,
they do that
you
where
know what
I'm
I
at.
mean? Like
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
rock one just to go to one of those
We'll talk.
festivals. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just to, you know what I'm saying? Like you. I don't know, like I'm the guy that takes pictures. So like I see me going to those festivals, and I got a freaking cow print, and I'm like
yeah.
chilling
You're the
next to a
type that
cow
would
or
do
something.
that.
Like, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like that's just how I see it. So it
I
would
could
be
see you
more
doing that.
exactly. It would be more like a content thing for me, and I would probably only wear it to those type of events. I wouldn't just randomly rock the cow print hat to Walmart or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't really know. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's like an eventful thing.
exactly. If you have a home invasion, it wasn't me. I did want to transition into some sports because I am that sports guy. The Giants did lose a heartbreaker here to the Lions in OT, 27-34. Kafka looks good offensively. His coaching does look solid. We had Jameis Winston go 18 for 36, 366 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. So typically a Jameis Winston game. Jared
Money.
Goff, 28 for 42, 279, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. This game came down to the wire, obviously, with it being OT. But
Yeah, I
once
was
it went,
watching it. Yeah,
yeah, once it went into OT, I kind of just knew. Sorry, Lana. Yeah, we got to talk Giants. The people got to know how I feel about the Giants. Um, Once it went into OT, I kind of just knew that we were gonna lose. Just because that's just what the Giants do. We lose in OT. Uh, Tyrone Tracy. I'm not a big fan of Tyrone Tracy. I had him in fantasy. I dropped him within the first week or two.
yeah.
Um, he had 20 carries, 62 yards. So obviously, you're an
Okay.
Eagle fan. It's not like we have Barkley anymore. So that's
I
the
can't
only
believe the
thing.
transition made him like. I don't think it made him the best player he is today, but to see him like go off like that on another team just blew my mind, even if it was the Eagles or not.
Yeah, exactly. But the real star of this show, I mean,
Knew
from
the game was
whoever
played.
had this guy in fantasy, I mean, I sure hope you're already winning your game. I seen pictures where he scored 50 for some people, which is insane for a running back.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah,
Jameer Gibbs, 15 carries, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean,
yeah, that's a lot of points right there. Oh my gosh.
what a great showing from a running back. So that's your Giant report there. We have an upcoming game against the Patriots. Not looking forward to that because the Patriots are pretty good, and I
Yeah,
have a
they're pretty. I
coworker
would say
who's a
they turned
Patriots fan.
around.
What happened?
I said yeah, they turned their season around this year.
See, it's crazy because like I just said, I have a coworker who's a Patriots fan, and like I never miss an opportunity to rag on the Jets because the Jets like doing it to us. Like I don't know, it's like the Mets and Yankees for some reason, but like the Jets had their
When
opportunities
you,
so many times to like the Patriots were good. Everybody they had Tom Brady, they were good for so long. The Patriots were bad. They had a few good seasons. Um and then the Patriots were bad. The Jets were still bad. Now the Patriots are good again and the Jets are still bad. It's like, yo, like you had your window
yeah, I
and it's
don't know
just
that. Yeah, that's weird.
yeah, Wandale ate too. He had 9 receptions, 150 yards, 1 touchdown. That's good to see. It's really good to see. I really don't know what we do. I mean, we're obviously 2-10. I'm ready to fast forward to the draft. As I always am this time of year. The Lions come out to 7-4. Um, but yeah, just your typical Giants Sunday. It does look good. I really don't know what our coaching situation is going to be after the season. I mean, I'm in the same boat with Penn State. I actually went to the game yesterday. I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw the
I saw it. We talked about it.
dude. The atmosphere there was crazy. Um, Big Penn
You was
State
thinking they
fan.
was gonna get beat.
Well, I mean, just because like both teams are not like in the best standing right now. I mean, at first
Yeah,
when we had initially decided to go to the game, we was gonna see Rayola, aka Patrick Mahomes Jr. He ended up getting hurt, so it was like, well, who we're going for now? But Katron Allen ended up breaking the rushing record yesterday. He passed Barkley and Royster. He had 160 yards and a touchdown, and it sucks
nice.
because he's a senior, and I'm pretty sure he's gone. A lot of people are gone at Penn State, so that's what it is. Did your Eagles have a game today or what?
Yeah, they're playing the Dallas right now, and they're barely winning 21-7. They still have most of their games have been going, so they've been barely winning them.
Yeah, you guys are live right now. 13 minutes left in the third quarter. You guys are up 21-7, like you said. And
Colts won today. I'm a Colts
honestly,
fan
I hope
too.
both teams lose. So that's
Well, we're
that's
playing
your
Dallas, so
that's your
we'll
Eagle
see.
report on my end. Barely winning, right? You're up freaking 2 touchdowns.
I was surprised when New York won beat us this year. But
Yeah,
that happens every blue moon. Every once there's always one team that comes out of nowhere and beats the team that you never think would beat them.
yeah, yeah. You'll have that. That's football. Football's been weird this year, as it always is for me. Just because I mean, usually I at least have Penn State, but now I don't,
Yeah,
and
I'm in Indiana, so I like the Colts.
yeah, he lives out in Indiana.
I
Um,
do it to support my pops because he's from Indiana.
Ain't nothing wrong with Indiana. Where are you from, Gary? Right?
No, I'm from Fort Wayne. I live in Fort Wayne. I'm from Philadelphia, Warminster, but I live in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah, it's all good, brother.
Yeah, I
Um,
support both.
that's really it. That's really all I had. Did you have any closing statements to close out with?
Um, Not really. You don't have anything coming up with any hat drops, right?
Not like in the close future. I do got that drop. I got 2 drops, I believe, with intro, but I haven't really heard anything on that yet. I don't even know if
For
I could
Pop
say
Soup?
anything about that yet. But
Yeah,
I guess I can tease. I mean, obviously the Star Fox 2.0 is a thing and it's happening.
yeah, I'm
So
happy
look
about
out for
that.
that. The Star Fox 2.0. So with the 1.0, I went Super Nintendo. So for the 2.0, I'm going Nintendo 64.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing there. What about you? What is your upcoming drop looking like?
Um, I do have a few that just arrived with NorCal, but my most recent one's gonna be with a new store out in New York. They're called Dome Piece New York. They're like new and upcoming. I remember East Bay Fitteds found their page and told me about them. I remember finding them, and I sent
Got
them
good
a
hats. I
message.
like I like their I like their.
Yeah, sent them a message and just said, "Hey, if you're willing or open to like doing anything, let me know." And they actually asked me what team I'd want to do, and they let me do a Phillies. So I went into my mock-up stuff and tried finding one of them that I thought would be good, but at the end of the day, I wanted to create something new. So I have the Punisher coming up.
Woo!
And
That's
if you know
beautiful.
anything about the Punisher, he's mostly just all black, all around costume. And the on his chest is the skull. So I did white pea, but with silver
Is
on
that
the
is that
round.
glow white?
No glow white in it. And
Yeah,
I did the
you can't beat
1996.
that logo, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I did metallic
Is that
red.
all silver in there?
So I did metallic red, and then for the inside, I kind of did it again like his chest. I did like the white,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did metallic silver and metallic pewter, and here for like his swords and stuff like that, or like his like around his belt type thing.
Yeah.
And I just did like a red slash white slash metallic pewter baddie, gray brim, red button. Drop in at the end of November on the 30th.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna be making a post about that this week.
You
I
got
don't know
EA on
yet.
that? You already collected EA for that, right?
I'm gonna actually. I did do EA a while ago because the store. I mean, when the hats arrived, the store was like, "Hey, you can do EA right now if you want." So I did open it up in my channel, but I'm gonna open it up one more time after I do the post, and hopefully it gets a little bit more traction and gets out there a little bit more, so people will hit me up and just do EA and get it if they want it. If not, it'll be available. It'll be there. I don't really ever sit there and try to expect for like sellouts or anything like that. Do I hope
Oh
for it?
no,
Yeah, but I
it
always
is
tell people,
what it
hey,
is.
at the end of the day, the hat should be there for you. If it's not, I'm sorry, but it should be there.
Yeah. So if
Yeah,
anybody, whenever he makes that post, anybody wants that Phillies, that Punisher Phillies, be sure to hit him up. That was you said dropping with Don't Peace, right?
Don't Peace in New York. Yeah, on the November 30th. I don't know the time yet, but I'll be getting with him this week to get ready to do a collab post with him. But yeah, that's what I have coming up this coming up ending of November. But I have a decent amount of hats arriving with Pro Image NorCal and a few collabs out there. One with Tapped In Sneakers and another one with someone that's new in the community that hasn't made an Instagram yet.
Tapped in. That's the guy that does the shirts or what?
Yes,
You
a
got a
while
shirt drop.
back.
You got a shirt collab. Another shirt collab.
Yeah, we will be doing another shirt collab. It'll be I can't remember the hooks. I know the hook, but I don't remember the person's name that we did it over. As a wrestler WWE guy. His famous word or quote is yeet.
Uh,
So we did a Yankees cursive
Joey
Y.
Uso, I think
Yeah,
Joey
Joey,
Uso.
yeah, that's who it was. And we did a Yankees cursive Y with a metallic green, I mean a metallic
I want that
gold.
one. I told you I want. I haven't even
We
seen
did
it yet,
that.
and I
So
want
when
that one.
we did it when he won the WWE championship, but then he ended up losing it the day we got submitted.
Yeah.
And
Fuck.
then it got approved and I remember him hitting me up being like, damn, he just lost the belt. And I was like, regardless, he had the belt at once. So
Listen, I've been trying to watch wrestling recently, just for
I'm a John Cena fan.
yeah. How you feeling about his farewell tour? I mean, does that hit you right in the feels or what? I mean, it's gonna
Oh
be his
yeah,
last year.
definitely. WWE was huge for me as a kid growing up watching and believing in it until I remember when I found out it wasn't real. I cried, bro. And I was like in tears because I was like, that shit's fake.
Bro,
But
we had the illegal cable box in New York growing up, man. We had a guy, I forget his name. We would go up to his apartment and watch all of the events, man. The Summer Slam, man. One time I remember I was such a bad kid. I got like in trouble at school, and my mom had tickets to go see wrestling, and she ended up taking my grandma instead. They love Triple H. And yeah, she did me dirty. I
that's
never got to.
crazy.
I never got to see Tony. Yep, Tony.
Tony.
Yeah, Tony had the illegal box. So every time we would go, like they had like the biggest event and like we would go up to Tony's
I
house
think
and
we all
just
did,
watch
Lonnie.
everything.
I
Yeah,
think we all
definitely we
did.
all did. I was confused because like yeah, it was fake, but you had um
I turned around and got rid of all my stuff, bro. Belts, faction figures,
I had the
posters, took
whole
them all.
ring. I had the ring with the
Dude,
entrance
me
and
too.
everything.
I had a
Man, I would do
cage,
the moves on my
everything.
brother until he got bigger than me. I couldn't do the moves on him no more, man. I would freaking
Man,
suplex him. We had a freaking bunk bed. We had a bunk bed. I would just suplex him all day.
oh man,
Like, shh, don't tell
the
mom. Don't
imagine,
tell mom. Shh, as his
yeah,
neck is broken and shit.
the imagines
Oh
the what you
man.
could do as a kid in your imaginary mind was like amazing, and WWE made it 10 times better as a kid. It was
Yeah,
nice having
man.
the.
I always loved Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. I mean, he cried more finding out wrestling wasn't real than
I
ever.
did understand.
Yeah, because when you find out Santa Claus isn't real, you just look at your parents like, all right, well, what you getting me then?
I caught my parents once. I just knew he wasn't real. I knew he was real all the way up until like I think I was like 7. And I caught my dad,
Not the
and
leg
I
lock
was like,
guy. He's
yeah.
trying to break people's legs out there. Jeez. Eddie Guerrero. Yeah.
Oh
Eddie
my gosh.
Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero, man. I mean,
Yeah, Guerrero was cool. He was
rest
one of
in
the
peace,
best.
man. We lie, we cheat, we steal. That was I Hell yeah, love me
That's
some
another good one.
girls. What happened?
He said that Viva. I can't remember the rest of the name. Viva
Viva
La
La
something.
Raza, bro. They had
Yeah,
a great movement in
I'm
the
trying to
New
remember
York.
that person,
Like
that
even though it was
movement.
fake, it was
Oh,
like
I remember that
an
one.
escape for us. You know what I mean? Like it was like my first novella. You know, like
I mean, it's still
honestly,
real to a certain extent.
honestly, if I watch now, bro, I'm gonna be real. It's Rhea Ripley and Liv
Oh,
Morgan. Those girls are fire. Love them.
oh, that's true. That's why I fell in love with it too.
Yeah, I mean,
I
y'all
had
got me
crushes on all of them.
want me to make a mock up a Rhea Ripley Royals right now.
I'm screaming.
But yeah, that really was my childhood growing up, wrestling and whatnot. Jericho, I remember the Walls of Jericho. I'm pretty sure I did that move on my brother too, man. The Walls of Jericho.
I liked
My
Edge
brother
for a
was
little
like a,
bit.
a,
Yeah,
a a crash test dummy for the longest, and then he ended up becoming just I couldn't do the moves on him anymore.
the Randy Orton RKO.
Oh man, I think people still like it should be accepted to just get like whenever someone's not acting right. I don't
RKO
think
though.
I don't think Ice Spice would appreciate. Hey, he knows how much I love Ice Spice.
I know. Yeah, I know you do too. I know you like to wear her shirts.
I do have an Ice Spice shirt. I don't care. I wear it proudly. I don't care. But I appreciate everyone that joined in today. I appreciate taking the time out on a football Sunday to watch the show.
Yes, thank
Everybody who
you.
tapped in the chat. Um, oh yeah, not
Yeah,
Rakishi.
don't jump.
Nah, I never did that move on my brother.
No pause.
Yes, we know, Lonnie. You love you some Lotto. But everybody, appreciate y'all coming in, tapping in with the caps locked.
Yes,
Until
sir.
next time, y'all just stay locked in.
Stay locked in.
Yeah, appreciate
Peace.
y'all.